Welcome back, dear friends. We are discussing about the deep muscles of the posterior compartment of the forearm. In our previous lecture, we had discussed about the supinator muscle. Now, the second muscle is the extensor pollicis brevis muscle. Extensor pollicis brevis, right? So its name suggests that it will cause the extension of your pollicis, right, or thumb. It's a muscle of forearm. Extensor pollicis brevis is a short and slender muscle. It's the shape. The extensor pollicis brevis belongs to the deep group of the posterior fascial compartment of the forearm. So it is located posterior. Extensor pollicis brevis is located in the deep posterior compartment of the forearm. Its origin is from posterior surface of distal third of the radius and interosseous membrane. You can see here distal third, lower distal third of the radius bone and interosseous membrane, and its insertion is in the posterior aspect of the base of the proximal phalanx of the thumb. This is the proximal phalanx of the thumb. You can see here also in this image, right? So it inserts there. And its actions at the corpometacarpal and metacarpophalangeal joint, it causes the thumb extension. Whenever this muscle will contract, this thumb will move in this direction. So this is called the extension of your thumb. It is supplied with oxygenated blood with posterior interosseous artery and anterior interosseous arteries. Here they are shown. And is innervated by posterior interosseous nerve, right? I hope you got it. So the extensor pollicis brevis muscle, this was about it. Okay. The next muscle in this deep compartment of the forearm is the extensor indicis. Indicis means index finger, right? This is thumb pollicis and this is indicis. It's a muscle of forearm. Extensor indicis is a narrow elongated muscle, right? Extensor indicis is found in the posterior deep compartment of your forearm, right? It arises from the distal third or posterior surface of distal third of ulna and interosseous membrane. So this will be its origin, and its insertion is in the extensor expansion of the index finger. Extensor expansion of the index finger. Its action at the wrist joint, it causes weak hand extension at metacarpophalangeal and interphalangeal joints of the index finger. It causes the finger extension, right? Finger extension. Its blood supply is from posterior anterior interosseous arteries, and its innervation is from posterior interosseous nerve, right, friends? Okay, so this was about the two muscles, the extensor pollicis brevis and extensor indicis, right? So we discussed three muscles in the posterior deep compartment of the forearm. We'll discuss the next muscle in the next lecture.